Hey guys, my name is Ravian and today we are going to be making a bass house type song. You could call it what you want, but I don't know, I'm just going with bass house. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I have here is this intro. It's basically, I have an idea for the rest of the drop, so it's just like kind of a stem from the drop. It's just gonna be a simple intro. So basically I made a, I took this preset here from Serum, Cosmic. It's in the Webix 50k preset pack, so he's a really good producer, YouTuber, you can check him out. I have that preset there, and I just created this simple pattern on G. Yeah, just really simple, groovy though. So for the intro, I just kind of chopped it up. So yeah, that's just gonna be our like simple intro into maybe the build or something. Alright, so then for the rest of this intro, I'm gonna add some downlifters. Just a few white noises and impacts and whatnot. And then we have over here just some risers, because I'm planning on having this right here in just the intro, and then we're gonna go straight into the build up. So let's see. So I've added in this cutoff frequency here for pattern 1 right here, for our main little wub there. I don't even know what you want to call it, growl, or you know what I'm talking about. So I added this filter on it. Without it, it's too bassy. I wanted to like start out not that strong. I want to like kind of build up. I just put a high pass filter on it with that automation that goes down. So as it gets down lower, it has more body to it, adds to the build up. Alright, so I've also added these drums in here. Let's single these. Yeah, so it's just a very simple drum pattern, obviously. I think it's gonna give some body to the intro. And to top it all off, just added this simple fill here from the Ultrasonic Future Bass Essentials. Also another great YouTuber there, Ultrasonic. If you haven't checked him out, you should go do that. Alright, so now I think we have the intro finished. We're gonna move on to the build up now. Alright, so for the build up, I think I'm gonna add these vocals here. Bring the house down, bring the house down, bring the house. I got them from a Cymatics pack, and they just build up. Let's bring the house down. Alright, so that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna add that for our main build up. Alright, so I've added this kick drum here, and it just simply builds up. I've also added a few risers here. Some nice wubby riser right here. And then some downlifters, well, a downlifter. Then another white noise riser right here. Alright, so I found these horns here from the, I think, what pack did they come in? They're a WA pack, that's what they were. They're these pretty cool horn noises. So I added them into our build up here. I think it sounds pretty sick. So to add to our build up, I've got this little wub here. Oh shoot. Alright. I think it's another Webix preset right here. Yep. anomaly. Very cool noises. I just kind of put it like off tempo a little bit. Sounds a little swingy. It adds more to the build-up, obviously. It sounds nice. Now for the main part of our build-up, I guess if you want to call it the main part, we have this pattern right here that is going to be the main drop pattern, if you know what I'm saying. So I have it on a filter here that builds up over time. So it builds that energy over this build-up. Alright, so I've also added this drum fill right here. Let me bring it over. This one. And then I've also added this little impact right there that kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a sub drop, but not really. Also another white noise build up right there. Alright, so let's listen to the whole build up. Alright, so let's get into the drop. Alright, so for the drop, I'm having, like I said before, this main part right here is going to be our drop rhythm and noise. So let's put this over here. And this is the same preset as last time, the Cosmic. Alright, so kind of getting already into the basses here. I have this one. It's also off tempo. Give it a little, I don't know, maybe bouncy vibe. I don't know, I decided to do it like that. I think it sounds cool. So this is a preset by Ultrasonic, Brooks bass. So I basically put it in between the little gaps here to fill up that empty space, because without it, it would kind of just sound empty. So filling up the gaps. Alright, let me copy this over, the rest. And I also have this right here, it's a sub bass. Of course, I am sidechaining all of these. I have forgotten to say that I'm sidechaining everything. So yeah, let's see, definitely the sub bass, I am sidechaining. Alright, so as you can hear, it's a really nice fat sub bass. Have a really hard sidechain on it from kickstart. But yeah, I think it does make the song as well, because that sub bass is just so powerful. So I think we might move on to drums now. Alright, so I've gone ahead and just copied all these drums, pasted them. We have just a very simple kick and snare pattern here. Alright, so it's already sounding pretty cool. Although I want to add another effect somewhere in here. Alright, so I've added a few things in here for these effects. You can see they just repeat here. So we have this preset here. And I just added it also in another kind of empty spot, I guess you would say. And then right here, I just took the "let's bring the house down" part right here and cut it out right here. So let me single it. Let's bring the house down. It just sounds, I don't know, it's like a little effect. Sounds pretty cool. Gives it some extra ear candy in there. Alright, so after our 4 bars here, or sorry, 8 bars here, where I continued with the drums a little bit. I had some hi-hats, and then as the energy is going to build near the end, added some more airy hi-hats, you would say. They're like kind of they're basically only white noise. I added those because I want the energy to build near the end, so we could go into like a break or something, or whatever you'd want to do. Alright, so I've also added these impacts and downlifters here. Also this white noise up right here to build to energy, and then at the second part of the drop we have this other down lifter that is just the same as the first one. But yeah, also for our main wub up here, I put another filter on it right here, so we can build out of the drop, technically, I guess you would say, into our break, which is going to be right here. On top of these risers, or downlifters I mean, we have this riser right here that's pre-sidechained, so it goes perfectly with it. Yeah, so like I was saying, building up energy towards this break that we're gonna have, so we could transition out of the drop. Now for our break right here, I've decided to just take from the first part of the song where we have this pattern where it's kind of like broken up of the drop, and I've just put it back in right here. So it's the same thing. I also have the filter on it, of course, so as it gets near the end, it's gonna get high passed right there. So yeah, we just have the basic drum pattern right here. Probably gonna maybe add in the hi-hats. So I've added in the hi-hats. We have just the simple drum pattern again from this part of the drop into our break. We're gonna slowly build down the energy. So I added these down lifters here and impacts to help drop the energy down a little bit. I've also added this riser here because while we're bringing down the energy, we're also kind of building up into no energy, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but I add this riser here. I've also decided to add this white noise as well. Very simple, just risers. And then I have added these downlifters right here, where you can just transfer into anything you want. Alright guys, so our song is finished. I'm sorry if this wasn't really a tutorial. We were just kind of making a bass house song, if that's what you want to call it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. Also, you can check out my music. It's on YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud. I'll link it in the description. So thank you for watching, and here is our final song.